Okay, hi everyone. So today it is windy. Yesterday we had a what was it, Viper weather alert, and it was just pouring down. They were supposed to be really windy, but it wasn't as windy yesterday as it is today. But anyway, I have been winter sewing, and so that's what you're seeing right there. I had to move all that into the garage because I was afraid it was going to blow away and stuff. And just that's all my hard work. It is chilly out here. It's 51 degrees. And so far, I haven't seen much. This weather has been crazy. Nothing. Let's see. I don't see anything in there. Um, the broccoli, I have some broccoli, which I was like, why did I plant broccoli again? I don't know why. This started moving over here. It was coming off the wall. I was like, oh my word, let me get that tied down. But yeah, it's chilly out here. I just wanted to kind of come out here and show y'all what I've been doing. I had put a little trellis right here, and that's also hopefully will stop the deer, but I don't know. But yeah, I put a trellis here because I wanted to put some beans and parsnips because the parsnips have not been coming up. And I was like, well, if the parsnips don't come up, at least I'll get some beans. So let me show y'all what I got here. This is something I got for, was it Christmas? I think it was Christmas. And this is an aronia. Can y'all see that? An aronia, which is known as a chokeberry. Got that for Christmas from my son. And then this is also, what is a cherry? A black cherry. And so they've been doing pretty good. They're a little sprouting a little bit. Can y'all see that little buds? Little buds on them. So they're doing good. Yeah, it's this weather has been something else. And then I tried to propagate. I was like, I'll try. It doesn't hurt to try. To propagate these roses that I got for my birthday. I thought they were just so beautiful. Look at them. But don't know how that's gonna go. We shall see. Time will tell. Over here is another winter sowing. Let me see if I can zoom in. Wait a minute. Zoom in a little bit so y'all can see better. These are, I think, the alyssums that I'm winter sowing. And I was happy to see that because that's gonna go in the front. But look at the apple tree. All the little buds. I always get excited whenever I see the buds. Hope is just springing eternally. And this is my Fuji apple. She has her buds, of course. Look at her. Oh my, look at this. I saw this flower over here. Totally forgot all about it. It's been years since I planted that flower. And every once in a while, I'm trying to zoom in. I tell you, these cameras, every once in a while, this flower pops up. And I can't remember what it is. But I just thought she was just so cute. And then what is this? I think this is I saw somebody planting ivory. Look at that. That is just crazy. Planting ivory. And I was like, oh my God, you should not plant ivory. I wanted to scream at the camera. Just scream. I couldn't believe it. I was like, people just don't know. I mean, and I'm sure whoever that lady was, she thought it was a great idea. But I was like, if she only knew what I know, do not plant ivy. Now, I don't know if all ivy is invasive, but I don't recommend anyone take a chance by planting ivy because I just think it's just the worst. I think it's the worst. What is this? So I'm just going around. I'm gonna have to take these lights down. The squirrels have been just pulling them down and they're just hanging. Planted some strawberries over here. Took them out of the other bed. And let me go back in. Took them out of the other bed and planted them around in some different spots. And I was like, oh wow, that's great. I'm gonna have to probably move that because between the birds and the squirrels, they're gonna like, oh, she's putting out a buffet for us. The dinosaur cow, look at her. She's getting bigger. She's getting bigger. She's taking her sweet time. Planted some different flowers. I wanted some flowers and stuff to this year. And so I just been planting a lot of flowers. Over here is some winter. I'm trying this again. I think y'all remember that I tried this. Stop that, please. I tried this last year. I'm like, if this does not work this year, I don't think I'm going to try this again. I don't know what the problem is. I got something coming up. It's probably broccoli. So far, I haven't seen anything else sprouting up in here. But I'm going to give it a shot again. That's something, you know, hey, try. I put some carrots down in here. So hopefully soon I'll be having some come up. And that is the onions. Good thing I have a little tag there because I'll be forgetting what's in these beds. The onions. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll get some more onions. And then the broccoli, I transplanted this broccoli over here. It's looking rough. It's looking a little rough over here. And I had looked to find out how many hours of sunlight does broccoli need. I think it needs at least 6 hours, I think is what I'm thinking. So I was like, let me move the broccoli. And so I moved the broccoli, and she's looking a little rough there. It's been rough, just in general, the weather. But I was like, okay, last ditch effort. Hopefully she'll be okay. And then I moved the strawberries from the other bed over here because it gets more sunlight. The garlic is coming up again. So we'll see how that's gonna go. And yeah, it's just like just moving stuff around. Then over here, getting this ready for what am I gonna put over here? I got a watermelon, some beans, and I'm thinking a cantaloupe. Yeah, that's my thinking. So I just setting it up and stuff. So it'll be ready when it's time to plant. Then I made another bed. Let me see if I can get out of the sunlight so y'all can see. I made another bed out of a pallet, and I had some compost that was in another container. Just, y'all know what compost is. I've had it in one of my little bucket things. Dumped it all in here. It'd been sitting for like, I don't know, maybe a year. Dumped it in here, so I don't know what I'm gonna put in this bed. But I love pallet beds. I just do. I just love pallet beds. It's free. It's the simplest thing. Just took the slats off and put them on the side. Used the nails that came out and just put them on the side, nailed them in. And it's just free. It's just free. I love free. Then moved the turtle because when we were playing over here, we played kickball. And I kept falling over the turtle. So I'm like, let me move the turtle. And just fill up this space a little bit more. But yeah, so I noticed that this broccoli over here seemed like they were doing a little bit better now that I've moved them. They still look a little rough, but believe it or not, they look better. They look better. So hopefully they'll, make it in time. This one looks rough. It looks really rough. But I don't want to pull all the leaves because look at that. Something has definitely been eaten. Probably those snails, those nasty little snails. Yeah, so we'll see. I have so much broccoli. That's why I was like, why did you plant more broccoli? You don't need any more broccoli. And then over here, I don't know. I just feel tired. Some flowers keep coming up, the daffodils. I always forget the daffodils are in this bed. And I think I was telling y'all that I was going to totally dig up all the stuff out of here. And then I was like, this stuff right here is really thick. And I was like, just leave it. Let's just leave it. As it gets warmer, I'll trim it back more and see what happens. Um, but I've moved out a lot of the brassicas out of this bed. Look this one over here. Look at this one. Look at it. You know, it's just so thick. And I was like, okay, just leave it. And we'll just wait and see. And then this one, she's looking good. She's looking good over here. And, but yeah, I took a lot of them out. This one right here is trying to make a comeback. And then this one over here is looking pretty good. So I was like, let me just leave it, see what happens. And don't know about this dinosaur cow. She is looking rough. But stop it, please. But I scratched her and she's still green. The last time I did a scratch test on her, she was still green. So we shall see. We shall see. More flowers in these pots. And then I saw that a zinnia, I saw a zinnia in this one pop up. And I was like, I just planted those. Zinnias are so eager. I love zinnias. This kale here, I did a scratch on her and she was still green. Believe it or not, she looks horrible. Put the brassicas over here. The kales, they look terrible. They look terrible. This one is looking okay. See? Zoom in a little bit. She's looking better. She's trying to make a comeback. But yeah, I dropped some collard green seeds in here, so hopefully those will come up. So that's a backup, just in case she dies. I was like, oh, well, at least I have something in here, because I didn't really know what I wanted to put in here. What I realized is that stuff that needs to actually produce, like the broccoli, or stuff that needs to actually produce a vegetable, needs more sunlight, needs at least 8 hours of sunlight, 6 to 8 hours. So I was like, okay, that's why I moved the broccoli and put the kale over here, because I'm like, no, I don't think they need as much. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. And time is about to move forward, I believe they said. So we'll see. But yeah, just making some changes. I was like, okay, because it's like so much space. And I was like, oh, you got all this space, that you're not using. But I realized that I have a lot of stuff spread around. And so, I got these right here that have potatoes. And then I put a little sunflower seeds in here too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, it can't be popping up, because I think I just put that in there. Put some parsnip seeds that never came up. So I put potatoes in these, and both of these. And then over here we have another broccoli. Look at her. Look at her. She trying to show out. Just put her over here and look at her. I'm like, you need to get your life together first. Look at these leaves. They look terrible. Look at that. But she's, I don't know. She trying to do something. Like, gee whiz. And then this one is another broccoli, and the purple sprouting broccoli. So I put them in the pot. And some chamomile. I was so happy to see the chamomile. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. When that sprouted, because that's going to go in the front. Because in the front yard, I'm making a medicinal garden. Y'all see that, the chamomile? I was so happy to see that. So happy. Because that's my game plan for the front. Everything's going to be medicinal. And yeah, so to see that come up, that was great. But, and then of course the cherry tree, the cherries, and the blueberries right here. And then I bought another blueberry, which was a great tip that another YouTuber had gave. Was, sometimes you go to places and you'll buy stuff and you're like, I assumed that what they're selling is green. And yeah, some of the stuff I've gotten has not been green. and they, I'm just wasting time. So I cannot talk today. She suggested that when you go in there to, do the scratch test, and that's what I did. I went to Walmart and did a scratch test on this blueberry. So look at that. And so I'm excited. So I'm just going to keep it in this little pot until it gets a little bit bigger and then put it in a bigger one. But looks good. I was like, okay. But yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to come and, I don't know, just show y'all what's going on, what I've been doing in the garden. Just preparing, getting things ready. I'm excited. I really am. I'm excited for this garden season that's coming along.
Hello.
And there go Mr. There go Mr. So, but anyway, I'm not going to make this any longer than it needs to be. I hope everyone's doing well. It is chilly out here, and I'm going to go somewhere and sit down and get warm. Until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye.